Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode. Today, we're going over getting a nuke tips and tricks that I'm going to be pointing out to you that maybe you haven't noticed before. But before we get started, just want to go over my weapon setup real quick using the NV4 Fallout. Probably the easiest nuclear weapon to get a nuke with. We got the iron sight. This is like my classic go-to, almost to the T setup of a nuclear getting a nuke. Excuse me, so rude. But anyway, we got quick draw, suppressor, and I like hollow point on the NV4 because it just like the NV4 isn't the strongest weapon. It's heavily accurate, but I mean you give up some power, and winning gunfights against like a K-bar or an SMG is hard with an NV4. But hollow point, hitting that headshot is going to give me a big advantage, especially since I can hit headshots, and I will in this gameplay. I have Ghost, Scavenger, Dead Silence. We're trying to be quiet as possible and not let the enemy team know my position, which it's going to be stated is pretty critical. And then Dexterity. The only like two things that I'd switch, that I usually switch up with a nuclear setup is the hollow point and Dexterity. I might switch that out for like Gung Ho or something like that. But anyway, let's get into this nuclear gameplay and let's drop some bombs, boys. Alright, let's just jump right into this, guys. To get started off, we have spawn points on this map. Now, the original spawn points are like where the red is in this picture and the tail end of the yellow. Those are like the two original spawn points, but it flips so quick on this map. This is a very tight corridors map. Now, if you watch my video on Turista map breakdown, that would help you out tremendously with this. As we talked about in that video, just understanding spawn points and spawn positioning is the most critical skill to have in Call of Duty. It's greater than any gun tips I could ever give you. Now, not that those aren't good suggestions to get good with shooting the weapons, but I mean understanding where the enemy team is and how to take advantage of their positioning is the most critical aspect. So, let's say I'm the purple, alright, and my team is the red. Most likely than not, the enemy team is going to be in that yellow area. So wherever my team is and wherever I am, I like to veer off and just try to go around the back ends and just wait for either, like let's say the yellow building right there. I call that just the no-go zone, unless if you know your whole team is in there and they have that area cleared out. I do not suggest going into a hot spot like that, because when you go into there and you don't know if the enemy team is there, they could all be just camping in there, head glitching, aim down sight, just wait for you. It could be like 2 or 3 of them just waiting for you to come around that corner, and you're not gonna win that gunfight. Okay, so yeah, like let's say now I'm in the yellow and my team is in the red. It's more often than not that the enemy team is gonna be spawning over by that purple area. Okay. And then where are they going to go? Well, you have to think about like the hot spots on this map. The hot spots I have highlighted in red, or I should say the danger area is in red here. That is like the area that is just, like I've talked about, there's just too many different areas that somebody can shoot you from there. They could shoot you from behind, to the right, to the left, from the building. And the orange spots are all the hot spots that people like to head glitch and just kind of try to stay there and get like a small little streak going. So what I like to do is I have a certain route planned out here. I have the green, orange, and purple. The orange area is probably my least used, but it just depends on where they are on the map. Like if they spawned over by the tail end of this orange area, I'm going to go around that backside, or if they're in the building, I'm going to go around that backside and kind of camp where the end of that orange is and just wait for them to come out of the building and just pick them off one by one. Or you could say I do that on the opposite side, the purple side, where the tail end of that purple is. I'll wait for them to come out of that little area in the building, and they're usually looking towards the middle. So I'll just pick them off one by one as they come out of the building. You have to play it smart. You can't play it too risky when going for a nuke. You have to plan to get 25 kills. I mean, I know it's stupid for me to say that, but hey, it's the truth, man. So you have the purple. I really love the purple area just because you have so much cover there. There's so many places that you can hide yourself around in the purple area here. You see, like right about here is where I usually camp, and I'll wait for them bang. But I'm playing a little. See, I played a little too risky there, and that's why I died trying to. I mean, but I already got the nuke, so I didn't really care that much. But if I didn't get the nuke yet, I wouldn't have gone in there like that, guns blazing. Okay. But yeah, if let's say I'm in the purple in the back end where the green meets the purple, and my teammates are all in the building, it's probably more likely than not that the enemy's going to come from either the middle or from the green area. So usually I won't even consider the middle. I'll just veer off to the left and look around the green area, because that's usually where the enemy is going to catch me by surprise. And I'll sacrifice a kill or two in the middle just to stay alive. Like you have to sacrifice some kills in order to do well. All right, it's just a fact. But yeah, as you notice on the route, none of it goes to the middle, and none of it really goes to the building. As I said, I would go to the building if my teammates are in there, but if not, hell no, stay away. All right, so just stay on the outside skirts of the map. All right, play it smart, and just wait to pick them off. You don't need to rush it and get so many kills, especially on Genesis, such a small map. You have to play tight and in control, and play it smart. I don't really have anything else for you guys, so look at that, 45-4. That's how we do it, boys. Dropping bombs. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you beautiful mofos tomorrow. Peace out.